Hello and welcome to Yoga for Everybody today. I'm Jodie, your guide for the class, and we're going to have a beautiful class that so many of us need about insomnia. So I'd like you to really go maybe grab your pajamas, blankets, pillows, or at least very comfortable clothes. And even if you want to, feel free to do this practice in bed so you can just literally fall asleep. So we'll be starting on our back today. So lie down. Feel free to support your head and your knees with some pillows so you can go directly to the floor of the bed. Always think about creating lots of space between your ears and your shoulders. Make sure that your hips feel comfortable. Excellent. If your hands are down, turn your palms up towards the sky, and then simply close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Exhale with a sigh. Again, inhale. Exhale. One last time. Take a deep breath in. And exhale with a sigh. So right now, the most important thing that you can be doing, right, is to be in the present moment. It's so important that you give yourself permission to let go and let go of the idea of doing. So everything that you feel like you should be doing right now, just place it away from you and let yourself know that you can do that later. Because right now, the most important thing that you can be doing right now is to look after yourself and your restfulness. So let your body relax the whole way from your head to your toes. Let go of all of your muscular work. And just remember the best relaxation you ever had in your life. I'll give you an example. My best rest was on the beach in Jamaica. Maybe yours is in the mountains in the Laurentians. Maybe it was the bed you had when you were a child. It doesn't really matter where it is. It just remembers what your favorite rest memory is. And then we're going to let every cell of our body absorb that feeling. Remember what it felt like to crawl into the bed, the hammock, the beach, whatever it is for you. And then let your feet relax, your ankles, your calves, your knees, your hips, your back, all that tension from the shoulders completely releases. Relax your neck, your head, and let your body just be comfortable. And now all you have to do is breathe. And when you inhale, notice your torso expanding in its 3 dimensions. When you exhale, notice your belly button moving in towards your spine. You're going to feel your breath becoming slower. And just accept that it's a human condition that thoughts keep coming back to your mind. And just remember that you do have control over those thoughts. So when you exhale, imagine that whatever thought is occupying your mind leaves with the breath. There's nothing in the world right now that's more important than your wellness. So now your breath should be very fluid deep and slow. Start thinking about inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. And of course, if that's not comfortable, breathe however you feel better. If it's comfortable, you can also start the Ujjayi breath by contracting your throat a little bit. So, by contracting the larynx in your throat a little bit, the breath becomes a sound like the waves of the ocean. So your mind just starts calming with the sound of this. And I always think about that relaxation sensation we have when we're on the coast. And we hear the sounds coming in and out. And we become very calm. So keep a hold of that deep breathing. And we're going to start doing a few physical asanas to see if it's our physical body that's holding us back from getting a deep rest. So just press your cushions to the side for a moment. Bend your knees. And if you do have a pillow under your head, that should also be to the side. Take a deep breath in. As we exhale, we're going to bring our knees in closer to our bellies with our hands on top of the knees. As we exhale, we pull the knees in towards the belly. When we inhale, we're going to let the knees move further away from the belly. So again, as we exhale, we bring the knees in. As we inhale, we let the knees go away from the stomach. And we're just going to simply do a few repetitions based on the rhythm of our own breath to get the low back comfortable. Good. Now bring the knees in, hold them comfortable, and lift the head up slightly. Of course, if that's not comfortable, bring your head back down to the floor. Otherwise, take a few more deep breaths in. Perfect. Exhale. Let the head come down to the mat. And then we're going to start drawing the number 8 or the infinity sign in the air with the knees. Go even more slowly. And think about moving kind of like a sloth. So we don't want to put much effort into the physical body. We're just simply alleviating any type of tension. So make sure the movements go with the rhythm of the breath and change directions. Notice if that's still comfortable in the body, and if you need to either make the movement a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller, go ahead. Great. Now spread your arms out, and as you exhale, let the knees come down to the right side. If your knees don't sit comfortably on the ground, feel free to put a cushion or a pillow under to support your knees and your feet. Our goal here is to be absolutely comfortable, even lazy, and be happy to let go. Notice what kind of sensations you're feeling in your body and let it relax even more. Now bring your attention to the area around your heart and let that soften as well. Allow all of the tensions just drift away. If you like, turn your head gently towards the left. Remember, it's really a human condition that we're running around. Animals typically are very relaxed and move in harmony with the earth. So, one of the most important things that we learn in yoga is that we can control those thoughts. So just think about the human mind kind of like a computer, and it's going to go over and over and over a problem until it finds a solution. So it's normal for our mind to continue, and it's our internal strength that will help us control those thoughts and think about them in appropriate times. Perfect. Press your belly button in towards your spine. Inhale, bring your knees back to center, and very slowly allow the knees come down to the left side. Again, if you need to, support your knees under your pillow under your knees or feet if you need. Remember, our objective in the class is really just to relax. You're not supposed to feel any big movements with the postures at the moment. The muscular strength really isn't needed. We're looking for inner peace. So again, just let go of all of that muscular work from the head down to the toes, to let go of all that muscular work. And again, notice all of the sensations you have. And if you need to move a little bit to get more comfortable, feel free. Listen in to the inner wisdom so that you know what angles are the best for you. Great. As you exhale, slowly unwind onto your back. Keep your knees bent and place your feet down on the mat. Very good. Make sure your back is comfortable and your shoulder blades as well. Now, if you like for the next posture, feel free to use your strap, and you can place it around the ball of the foot, or you can place your hands wherever it's comfortable around the ankles or the calves. Let the shoulder blades sink back and allow your body just to feel the weight of your arms. Don't worry about the alignment of the posture or whether your knee is straight. Just notice whenever your leg starts to relax, let the weight of your arms bring the leg forward. We're just releasing tensions here without activating our nervous system. So a lot of times we might overwork and overstimulate our system. And for the best rest, we have to create a very relaxed environment. Even close your eyes and feel that relaxation, the luxury of health coming back to you. Allow all your tensions to slowly evaporate. If it feels comfortable, keep using that Ujjayi breath. And again, if it stresses you, just breathe naturally. Excellent. As you exhale, release your hands and allow the right foot to slowly float back down to the mat with the knee bent. Move as slowly as you possibly can. Now inhale and slowly bring the left leg towards you. You can either hold on to the back of the ankle or calves, or use the strap around the ball of the foot. Remember, we're not looking for the perfection of the posture at the moment. The real true perfection in this class is to be able to relax and just allow the weight of your arms to the leg just slowly come in with the gravity. Allow your shoulder blades to melt back towards the mat or your bed. And just feel all that tension leaving the body and the comfort taking over. Keep breathing very deeply. Very good. Again, slowly bend your knee and bring your left foot down to the ground. Now slowly roll over onto your right side. Press your left hand to the mat or the bed and help it bring you into a seated position. So for our next asana, we're going to relax the spine. So just start by placing your feet in a diamond shape for your legs, and your feet can be as far away from your hips as you like. And as you exhale, roll your head down and keep rolling one vertebrae at a time until you find your natural stop. Don't worry, your body is going to tell you exactly when it's time to stop moving downwards. And then all you have to do is concentrate on your own breath. Notice the movement of your breath moving your belly. So you inhale and you'll feel your stomach swelling. And as you exhale, let your body sink down further into the stretch without forcing. Allow the body to become soft so you can slowly go forward. Notice, for example, the weight of your head. And the weight of your head is actually going to work to help open your spine, to stretch the spine out. And you'll notice little spaces opening between each and every vertebra. And this type of traction can actually help open the spine all the way from the neck to the tailbone. And you'll notice as that tension leaves the body, you'll become much more comfortable. Great. Now roll up one vertebra at a time. You want to think about one vertebrae stacking up on top of the other without any effort. Super. Now roll your shoulders back and down. Make sure your back is straight. And you can keep your legs either in that diamond shape or cross them. Good. Now make a head circle towards the left. And when you get back to center, circle towards the right. Continue on with your own rhythm. Rotating your head to the right and then the left, keeping the shoulders relaxed. Very good. Come back to your center. And now you'll need a couple of pillows or cushions for the next posture. So we're going into the hero posture. And this is great posture to eliminate tension from your legs and your knees. If your knees are tense, feel free to put a cushion under your hips to alleviate any type of pain you have in your knees. If you're okay, feel free to sit down on your heels And if you're comfortable, even feel free to open your feet up and put your hips down on the ground. Then place cushions behind you so that you can let your back come down onto the floor. It's important here that you don't overstrain your body. So feel free to open your knees a little bit more. If you do have knee issues, feel free to extend your legs forward and just prop your back up. Now for the next few seconds, notice all of that sensation you have and see if you can relax them a little bit more. Really feel free, if you cannot relax your knees, to modify the position. You can even sit up if you need to. It's so important to be honest. And in yoga, that means being honest about the sensations we have, about the postures we're doing, and doing what's appropriate for our body in this very moment. And again, once you're comfortable, think about inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the breath, through the mouth, and allowing all of the breath to release whatever it is we're thinking about. Great. If you're on your back, come up to sitting right now. If you're sitting on a cushion, take it away and come back to place your feet together with your knees bent, and we'll be pumping the knees just gently for butterfly pause posture. Great. Now allow yourself to lie down onto your belly. And whenever we're on our belly, we turn our big toes inwards so that the feet and the ankles can relax and that your low back is comfortable. Great. Place your forehead down on the mat and your arms straight forward. Allow the shoulders to relax. Bend your right knee and hold on to your right foot with your right hand. And we're going to do the same thing with the left side as well. Feel free to spread your knees open to wherever you need to. Take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, press the feet backwards and take a few deep breaths. As you inhale, notice the feeling of your stomach pressing against the floor, the mat, the bed, and notice how that helps your digestive system too. Good. Your next exhalation, let your hands and your feet come back down to the mat, your forehead too. And just rock a little bit side to side with your hips to make sure you're nice and comfortable. That's great. Now, press your hands to the mat to come into child's posture. Feel free to take a step forward with your knees if you need to. And press your hands to the mat to keep stretching the back out. Super. If it's more comfortable for you, you can get even more comfortable by spreading your knees, and if you like, put your head down on a pillow. Don't worry about having a bolster or cushion. Whatever is comfortable will work. And you don't even have to use a pillow if you don't want to. It's just whatever is most comfortable for you. If your head is turned from time to time, turn it to the other side to make sure that your neck doesn't block. Now just notice how your weight starts working with the gravity, and that you'll start moving down towards the earth without any effort at all. Excellent. And I know that you're feeling nice and comfortable right now. And at the same time, we're going to go and modify this a little bit by just moving the pillow a little bit towards the right side, or if you're not using a pillow, just use your whole body. And shift a little bit towards the right. Remember, our goal here is to literally find the most incredible feeling of rest and relaxation. And sometimes the most easy way to do that is to think about a great time that we were relaxing before and let the body absorb that feeling. And I know that a lot of us spend our days rushing. And right now, all we have to do is to let go. Because that rushing sometimes doesn't let us relax. And without that relaxation and rest, our body, mind, and soul can't recover, can't work at its 100%. And we want to be able to relax like a baby to be at our best performance. Good. Slowly move towards the other direction. Nice and gently, as if you're a little baby. Remember, if you haven't done so already, shift the way that your head is turned. Notice how the earth is supporting you. How it helps you relax. And how it's able to give you everything because it's so abundant. Let go of all of those stress and tensions and let the earth absorb it for you, so that you can feel peaceful and supported. That's great. Now start bringing your body back to the center, and we can walk our hands back to come up one vertebrae at a time. So we're going to make a final posture, and you'll need a strap for this position. So we usually put it right around the waist and attach it to our feet. If your strap isn't long enough, don't worry at all. You can just put your feet together and just let them relax, or you can even attach two straps together. Now bring a cushion behind your back and let it yourself lie down on that cushion. Make sure that you feel that your back is very supported. Now, if you feel like your neck or your throat is not supported enough, feel free to prop your head up a bit more with another pillow or a block. Don't worry if you're not feeling a stretch right now. This posture is going to work through the relaxation, and your body will open naturally. This is how we want to think about letting life be natural, so we can just relax and let go. If you happen to have thoughts that have come back, remember to tell yourself that right now, the most important thing is to look after yourself and to find your peace and tranquility so that you are able to properly look after whatever it is that you need to do in the right moment. In this moment, the objective, the most important thing you can be doing is to be looking for the best rest you can right now. If you need to, just focus on the quality of your breath. And just let those little spaces between each thought become bigger. Great. So gently allow your legs to come down straight and gently come down onto your side so that you can roll over on your back as you push the cushion to the side. So now we're going to go and practice Yoga Nidra. This is one of the best ways to relax that I've ever found. So just let yourself get comfortable on your back. If you need to, place cushions under your knees, your head. Take your pillows, your blankets, extra clothes if you need. If it's more comfortable for you and you're near a wall, feel free to raise your legs up. Make sure that your head is really centered and not turned towards one side or the other. Excellent. Make sure you create lots of space between your ears and your shoulders so your shoulders can rest down on the mat. Bring your attention to your hands. If your hands are down on your bed or your mat, turn the palms up towards the sky. Wiggle your hips a little bit to make sure that they're comfortable. If it's more comfortable, feel free to spread your legs. Relax your ankles. During our Yoga Nidra practice, the most important thing that you can do is to keep your attention on my voice. We try to keep very still and relaxed, but alert. Now, if you're somebody who really suffers with insomnia, your sleep is so much more important than my voice. And you can always come back and listen to this later, whenever you need. For the first part of Yoga Nidra, we're going to start concentrating on the breath. Bring the attention onto your nostrils and just notice the air coming in and out of your nose. Notice the temperature of the air, of your breath that's circulating through your body. Make sure that you're relaxed and breathing naturally. We do not have to make big belly breaths here. We let go of all of that muscular strength. We just listen in for that comfort of the natural breath. Now take a moment to listen in to all the sounds that you're hearing around you. Maybe there's people in your home or in your apartment. Maybe you hear things outside, like cars, animals, even construction. And remind yourself that those sounds are natural for our daily life. And just allow yourself to know that they're there, but they're not important right now. And I'll let them fade off into the background. Notice the serenity coming back towards your body, your mind, and your soul. So we're coming back now to create our intention for Yoga Nidra. It's very small and easy to create. So for example, we're going to create an affirmation, something like, I feel calm and happy. You can set whatever intention you like and then repeat it to yourself 3 times. So for example, I feel calm. I feel calm. I feel calm. Remember to pick an intention that's good for your life in this very moment, and just keep it in the back of your mind. And now we'll be moving into the rotation of consciousness. So I'm just going to name some body parts and allow yourself to bring your attention to those body parts as you relax them even further, as you just notice the sensation they're carrying. So we'll start with the feet. The big toe of the right foot, the second toe, the third toe, the fourth toe, and the fifth toe of the right foot. Notice the sole of the foot, the heel, the ankle, then the right calf, the left calf, the left knee, the left inner thigh, and then the whole left leg. Now bring your attention to the left foot, the big left toe, the second left toe, the third, the fourth, and then the fifth left toe. The sole of the foot, the heel, the right calf, the left knee, the left inner thigh, and then the whole left leg. Start noticing your hips. Release your left hip muscles, the left hip muscles, and your lower belly. We hold a lot of unconscious tension in the stomach around the organs, so place some intention there right now to relax that area. The small of your back, the middle of your back, your upper back around your shoulder blades, and the entire spine. Think about your upper torso, your solar plexus, your chest, your pec muscles, your right shoulder, your left shoulder, your shoulder blades, relax. Your right upper arm, your neck, think about relaxing your whole right arm, and then switch over to the left arm to relax it, to the upper arm, the forearms, and the hands. Now bring your attention over to the right hand. Think about your thumb, your index finger, your middle finger, your ring finger, and your little finger. Bring your attention back to the left hand. Think about your thumb, your index fingers, your middle finger, your ring finger, and even your baby finger. And again, think about relaxing your whole left arm, then your whole right arm. Bring attention back to your neck, and then your throat, your jaw, your tongue, your nose, your right ear, the left ear, your left eyebrow, your right eyebrow, around your third eye, your forehead, and even the whole head. Again, your whole head. And start imagining your whole body from the top of the head right down to your feet, and let that relax even more. Just let go. And notice all of the good energy coming back in towards you. Now, I'm going to ask you to imagine many things. And don't think about anything, about what it is. Just let yourself imagine. So we're going to think about the pyramids in Mexico, the desert in Africa, a jungle, a big city, the mountains, a lake, and just let yourself relax as you listen to the words. And notice the association you find with those types of places. I know sometimes it's so easy to get lost in space. So remember, just coming back to yourself brings back so much peace. Notice the natural breathing. And let yourself just bathe in the luxury of that peace and comfort. There's nothing more important than being here in the now. So it's also equally as important when you're in these beautiful relaxations to be grateful for this practice. And while we're in this deep relaxation, it's so easy to examine everything that's happening in our lives. So I invite you to take a moment to notice whatever is happening in your body right now. So if you do happen to notice any physical tensions that remain, bring some intention and your breath to that area of the body and place your attention of relaxation right to that area. And when you inhale, imagine all of the tissues in that area start naturally stretching out, and they're not contracted anymore. Imagine that area starts warming up and it starts melting the tension. Or if you feel like that area is burning, for example, imagine bringing the sensation of cold to that area. You can also imagine sending light into that uncomfortable area of your body. So you can imagine the tension being a certain color, and then it's not able to vibrate with the rest of the tissues. So imagine inhaling and bringing light into that area so the color starts changing. Now bring that study of yourself inwards without any placing any type of judgments. And if you do happen to feel any type of emotional stress that's left, exhale and imagine that the emotional tension leaves with the breath as well. Imagine even placing those stretches, those tensions in a balloon. And as you exhale, it fills the balloon and the balloon starts floating up in the room. And then it actually leaves out through the door, the window. You can imagine it crossing the street. And it'll go further and further away from your consciousness. Because right now, it's not important. And if you listen into your wisdom, you are going to know that it is so much more important to release the emotional stress so that you can come back rested and energetic so you can deal with whatever you need to later. remind yourself that at the moment, the best thing you can be doing for your wellness is to relax deeply. Remember, this relaxation is available at any moment you need. So you can imagine placing this feeling of deep relaxation in one little spot in your brain so that you know that you can relax all of the muscular strength and you can be relaxed fully and completely so that your head, your mind, your soul can be completely at peace. So whenever you need to, you can come back and find where you've stored this beautiful relaxation. And you can return there anytime you need. Excellent. So keeping your eyes closed, imagine floating up and over your body and looking down at how relaxed you look on your bed or your mat. And as you watch yourself, notice your face looking so peaceful and calm. Your body as well. Imagine everything just so comfortable. And you can imagine that there's a light that starts glowing around the area of your belly. And each time you inhale, imagine this light getting a little bit bigger as you start feeling warm and protected. And each time you inhale, this light will expand, covering your body little by little. And imagine it even getting so big that it fills the room that you're in right now. You can start noticing now all those little sounds around you. You can see the colors, the furniture, the pictures, and every little detail of your room. And you can start even waking up your physical body a little bit and coming back into your physical body by making little movements and wiggling your feet and your toes, your hands and your fingers. And I'd like you to remember what your affirmation for the class in the Yoga Nidra was today and repeat it to yourself. So for example, I feel calm, I feel calm, I feel calm. And then you can start bending your knees and bring your feet to the ground. Turn on to your right side in fetal position. Push your cushions to the side and hold on to that beautiful relaxation. And as you inhale, press your left hand to the ground to help you come up to sitting. Feel free to keep your eyes closed. Feel free to sit up on a cushion or a block. Make sure your back is straight and that you're stretching the crown of the head up towards the sky. Bring your hands to your heart in prayer, and we'll chant Om to end the class. Inhale. Thank you very much. Namaste.